today, no bikini today, because not enough people replied bikini in the comments. Sorry. Sorry. That's on you. Okay, so guys, here is Luca Kaneshiro. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a handsome person. This is a male English VTuber that's with Nijisanji. Okay, why do I bring this person up? Okay, well, here is some interesting tweet that is next to this. So this person, their name is Raziel Warmonic. So we have talked about Raziel in the past on this channel. Raziel was a fan who did lots of work for Luca. Okay, so now that you know their relationship, here is an interesting tweet from Raziel, okay? So Raziel says, I never saw the Nijisanji contract. Okay, which makes sense because she was not the Nijisanji person. She was just helping out her buddy Luca, okay? All right. But if this is true, this would make a lot of sense why he was so weirdly secretive about me, and I wasn't allowed to speak to others at all, especially when trying to manage his projects outside of the Luxiem park. So Luxiem is the fourth wave of Nijisanji. See here where it says Luxiem? That's Luxiem, okay? I know, there's a lot to follow, but it's okay. We'll get through it together, okay? So essentially what had happened is Raziel did a lot of work for Luca, but Luca was always kind of secretly weird about people knowing about Raziel's existence, right? But with the legal mindset contract that got leaked, in the contract in Article 6 about subcontracting, it says that you're not allowed to subcontract. Long story short, it says Party B shall not subcontract all or part of the V2 activities to a third party. So what had happened was Raziel had to do some work for Luca in a Minecraft server. So Raziel logged in as Luca to do the Minecraft work. However, it is technically a nutty. So a lot of times Raziel would try to set up things, but she was constantly really blocked, and she couldn't understand why she was blocked because Luca would be like, no, you can't do this, you can't talk to these people, you can't do this. Right? So let's continue. Okay, so she wasn't allowed to speak to people at all, especially when trying to manage his projects outside the Luxiem park. I was given his company email, which he told me he would be graduated if I told anyone I had it, but I needed it to access the Minecraft account. He also started clearing out our Discord messages, right? Hiding the evidence that she's a third party who knows stuff. Okay. Just for reference, I tried multiple times to do this the right way by contacting Anycolor and Luca. I was not hostile, but they both ignored and ghosted me. Boo! I was merely trying to sort out things privately, but Luca refused to acknowledge my existence now, outside of taxes, where he still won't even address me by name. Oh my god. But yes, more or less I managed Java before Nijisanji, and that continued into him being Luca, his other account prior to joining Nijisanji. Not only did I do projects, I often advised on his game choices, made popular game lists for him and more, tweets, stream ideas, kept him on track for streaming. I literally would wake him up or had to convince him to stream as a lot as both Java and Luca. I wasn't just a mod, and Anycolor did not know about my activities, as I did try to reach out to them multiple times to be advised on certain situations on how to proceed, such as ring fit stuff. But Luca nor Anycolor was interested in helping. I mean it when I said I felt like a ghost. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that. I will have to say that Super Saiyan sucks. Being treated like crap and then not even being acknowledged for your work. And also, it makes sense why he was so secretive, because the contract says, no third party stuff. But, I mean, it's hard to imagine that one person is great at everything. Of course you need help. Of course. So Luca is a dude, right? Looking to appeal to the ladies. So, who better to know what the ladies want than a lady? So, I mean, it's really ingenious. This is kind of similar to the Backstreet Boys management. Backstreet Boys have women managers because women know what women want. They're like, hey, wear this, or hey, do this. Anyways, but yes. Okay, so look, I would help advise on his outfits. The line hoodie cat thing was based on fan art he really liked of Gilgamesh, and basically the same hoodie. All right, so look at this, right? Because actually, that's a cute hoodie. Damn it, I don't think so. I'm not getting tricked, bro. Okay, anyways. He would get my thoughts on upcoming promotion, collabs, and marketing stuff, right? So, what do you think of this? He would send me screenshots of private chats between livers in their own private discourse with no management to get my advice, which is great. I mean, because, yeah, no man is an island, right? Everyone needs help, so it makes sense, right? In this one, he was complaining about how no one aside from Shu was helping him plan out the first Luxiem anniversary. And Luxiem, just a reminder, is the name of the wave, right? So, like, that's kind of shitty. Not that this guy is amazing. I mean, you know, this is a Discord chat about, like, how, like, Luca's like, hey, we should do something. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, hey, we should do something. And I was like, meh. So it's crappy. It's crappy when you don't have the support from your wave, because your wave is, like, literally your wave of coworkers. Like, they're supposed to be, like, your bros. Or bros. Okay. And then this was another screenshot. So this is a screenshot from Slack. Slack is kind of like a communication, like, app some people use. And it says that Luca sent me of a manager admitting they would have been fired without the success of Luxiem. So, and then this person says, to be honest, I bet everything on the EN. If he had not succeeded, I would have been fired. So extremely grateful for your daily cooperation. So essentially, it looked like Luca was working really hard, but in the background, it was actually Raziel who's doing all the hard work. So, you know, yeah, it's just, okay. Essentially, like, long story short, why people are angry about this is because he broke the Niji rules himself, as you guys saw in the contract, right? In the contract, it says, no third parties, and Raziel was a third party, but yeah, he gets no punishment. But everyone else who graduates gets a laundry list of everything wrong that they did, but there's no follow, right? Because there is favoritism. There is favoritism at Niji, and yeah, Selene was fired for like a laundry list of violations, but this guy breaks the rules, and it's like, it's fine. But yeah, it just kind of sucks. It just kind of sucks. Anyways, so the meat and potatoes is there's favoritism here, and he broke the rules of the contract, and he gets no punishment because he's Luca. So not fair, and that sucks. Okay, let's go to this is ridiculous. This next piece of news is ridiculous. This is on the Nijisanji subreddit. It says some Nijisanji, mostly Lux rad fans, are contemplating assaulting Holostar's talents at the cons now. So this is like one of those like anonymous like poop posting groups, and it says okay, so when they say stars, they mean Holostars. And Holostars, if you guys don't know who Holostars is, it's these guys. Hot Dudes Club. Yeah, it's Hot Dudes Club. Okay. Anyways, so Niji haters are gonna go to conventions and try to assault the Holostar peeps. So here's the news. It says, going harder on the unicorn tactics. We do not want any positive Holostar posts when Vox is losing subs by the day. We need to bring back 2022 levels of star hate. I'm actually so mad they went to their personal accounts just to leech off of Dookie Bird. That is what they're calling Doki Bird. They're calling them Dookie Bird, which is dumb. How shameless can they be? I hope Cover does something about this. They're hurting the relationship between Any Color and them. Any Color is lucky to have any relationships considering how bad they are. If we spot them at Offkai, we can confront them in person and make them pay for their crimes against our liege. Okay. These people are out to lunch completely. Okay, so sorry if I may interject. None of these people are reasonable. They're all kind of out to lunch. But yeah, you can't. First of all, don't beat up anyone. Second of all, don't beat up people if you don't know what they look like. And third of all, just don't beat up people. Like, hello, like, what is this? The insanity is kind of it's like mind blowing. Anyways. Okay, so this anonymous says, we as Kindred have failed Vox. We spent so much time and effort and expended so much of our blood, sweat, and tears to tear down Holostars in the West to keep Vox on top as the most successful male VTuber. All of our hard work is going to waste because we haven't been able to bury the Dookie Bird drama yet, and our liege is losing subs every day. It's like, are these people serious? The recent Holostars PL collab with Dookie Bird is a hot topic still. How can we spin this against them? Oh no, these people are insane. These people are nutty. I can't believe it. Yeah, don't go beating up people at conventions. I feel like that doesn't need to be said, but apparently it does. Don't do that. Like, I think that they all need to maybe, perhaps find a different hobby. Okay. And then, oh yeah, more bad Niji news. Oh man, like they just can't stop, guys. They can't stop. Not even for a day. Not even for a day. It's like choo choo. Let's get on the crazy train. Okay, a music producer mentions contract with Nijisanji, who then proceeded to take their music rights. This person said on February 6, 2025, I'll be able to talk about what's in my contract for the song I made for Nijisanji and how they refused to let me release it. It's also when the stupid contract is up, so that song will be free game for me to release my own without the vocals. So this person made something for Niji, and it's not just the VTubers who suffer, but it's also like the artists who suffer too. Follow-up tweet saying, so I got off the phone with my lawyer about the Nijisanji contract. They officially in perpetuity forever own that song, period. Any color, I hope you burn. Yeah, that's sad. It's just sad how these companies take advantage of creatives. No repercussions, right? Anyways, this is the song that Ghost Data is talking about. We cannot play it, obviously. But yeah, so yeah, they lost forever to the corporate machine. Next we have, so this is artist warned / threatened by Any Color over unfounded rumors that she leaked confidential information. Okay, so it says an artist creator in Japan tweeted yesterday that she received a warning and threatening letter from Any Color. Who is shocked at this point? Any Color, I swear, they probably make more off litigation than they do actually doing a job. But anyways, let's continue. According to the document, Any Color states that they heard from a third party that she leaked confidential information that violates their contract and harms Any Color's reputation. Buddy, I don't think you've already harmed your reputation more than anything, but okay. She denied ever saying these things. The third party who told Any Color is a CEO of Unicreate. So this is Unicreate, like a mocap studio. I believe this head is like one of those ASMR heads where you can be like, hello. Like, I think, I don't know. This head shows up a lot. And I'm like, they must be proud of this head because it's everywhere on this website. Anyways, there it is again. So Unicreate, so the CEO of Unicreate, this is Unicreate, okay? Seen in the images. She hid some info, but not the name of the CEO. She says that Unicreate refused to pay her for her work, and she had to go to the legal agency, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, to finally get them to pay. So Unicreate owed the artist money. She had to go through government channels to get repaid. And it was right after she received the document from Any Color. I dug, and this person, Woodpecker Haunting 28 says, I dug into this and I found that the CEO of Unicreate is known for his bad reputation, and Any Color believed his words without checking with the artist first. So this CEO just was poop talking, and Any Color's like, yeah, I'm all up for litigation without actual any proof. The artist got advised by people to consult a lawyer and then deleted the original tweet. This all happened yesterday. This morning, she tweeted again that Any Color staff with a lawyer's badge used the CEO's signature seal. So if you guys don't know what a seal is this thing. So it's like a name seal, right? So like instead of a signature, they use a seal. So like that's a big deal. Anyway, so this is when they say seal, this is what they mean, okay? Any Color staff with a lawyer badge use a CEO's signature seal, which is often used in Japanese business without his permission. Oh, I don't know. That is, I feel like maybe someone took an L for the CEO, but you know, it's because that can happen too. But if you believe that this is true. Anyways, I assume Any Color gave her a reply after she consulted a lawyer. She tweeted that it is illegal and expressed her surprise and disappointment that the company employs such a person, if this is even true. She also said she feels sorry for CEO because he probably didn't know about it. Please see the links below for her tweets attached with translations. Now, I'm not sure if I believe that Sumi didn't know this because, one, the tone and tactic of the document is consistent with what we see with Selen's termination letter, IR statement, and the black screen stream. Okay, and two, in Japan, it's common to make an employee take the fall to preserve a company's reputation. I wish this culture would end, honestly. Either way, I don't think we will find out the actual truth, but it's really concerning they did not check with the artist first before sending a warning and threatening letter. Yeah, not a vibe. Believe the words of someone with questionable past, and Any Color legal staff use the CEO's signature without his permission. I honestly have no idea what's going on with this company. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like they're just like they're sicking any color on anyone at this point. And any color's like, we love money, we love litigation. Like, man, lawyers are probably like cha-chinging this year. It's only March, guys. It's only March. It's just kind of crazy. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. So this is just gross and not cool, but totally in line with what any color does, because they're just like litigation jerks, man. Total litigation jerks. Okay. So speaking of more graduations, we have more graduations. Of course we do. March 7th, by the way. It is March 7th. Okay, so guys, if you don't know what this is, the Alleles project, essentially it was so Kazuna AI was kind of, I think, inspiring this, but it says the Alleles project is an XR extended reality project consisting of live streams from the character of Kazuna no AL. Live streams were held every week. The first stream starting February 25th, 2023. So essentially this was like an anime about becoming a VTuber, and then at the end of the anime people became VTubers, right? So that's kind of like the premise of what that was. However, it's not so good because they are graduating. So here's their announcement on Twitter. Thank you so much for your warm support. The Alleles project, which commenced its operations in February of 2023, following the release of the TV anime Kazuna no Alleles, has expanded its horizons into the virtual space where they have been participating in singing, dancing, and streaming with their virtual selves. The upcoming live concert, the virtual, scheduled for March 8th at 9 p.m., will be the culmination of the project. The Alleles project will no longer have regular content updates after the live concert. However, the following will be updated during March. We got a music video, Sophia's birthday stream, Streamer's last stream, Miracle's live highlight stream, covers, song videos, and shorts. Starting in April, there are no plans for content updates, but the content on YouTube will remain. We apologize for the short notice to those who look forward to our daily content updates. The Alleles expanded the possibilities of their own expression in the virtual space. We firmly believe that these girls are the same as those who appear in the TV animation Kazuna no Alleles. We will continue supporting each of them as they thrive in their respective paths towards the together with the WXL with Linker. Once again, thank you for supporting the TV anime Kazuna no Alleles and the Alleles project. We hope that Alleles project has contributed, if only a little, to the growth of Alleles and brought the enjoyable moments to everyone. So that kind of sucks. Probably assumed the anime was gonna like launch the careers, I guess, and I guess they've been streaming for like a whole year. After a whole year, they're like meh, everyone's graduating. I mean, they didn't say it, but they said the last stream and that no content is there's going to be no content, and it's like they're not archiving it, but they're also not updating it. So it kind of sounds like maybe they're not gonna do anything. So essentially a graduation. Okay. All right, let's continue. So some notable comments from Armimi's coverage of the contract leak. So these are some Japanese fans who are commenting, and so this has been translated. So let's take a look at what they say. I said, I don't know if this contract is true, but it seems to be perfectly consistent with the story that Nijisanji will take the rights even if you make your own music. Only 50% of share of Spacha is reasonable in the industry. Then we have, let's see here. This would be a real power world now. The livers are just pals of the management. Yeah, that's true. The super chats and the cost of purchasing personal items and materials around the beginning is okay, but the inequality of penalties and the fact that when a problem occurs, the livers deal with it and management does not get involved. What does it mean when they only cut out the middleman and don't protect their livers? Good point. Very good point. I don't care if it's an individual group, if it's a company-employee relationship. I think it's a rather normal part of it. Whatever the reason, if there are people who recognize and support you even after you graduate, that's enough of an advantage. So some people are saying, if you join up to the evil corporation, at least you may carry some fans, maybe. So here, I will pose a question to you guys. Okay. So yes, I guess joining a corporation, the only benefit to joining a corporation is that there is a built-in fan base, right? Should you ever leave, do your fans come with you, yes or no? Because it really depends, right? Because like some people, it depends on where their loyalties are. If their loyalty is to the brand, they will stay with the brand. However, if the liver tends to win over the person, the individual, likely the individual will go with the liver wherever the liver goes. So really, joining a corporation is kind of like you're fast tracking fans, but is it worth it? Is it worth it, right? You tell me, guys, would you join a corporation? I don't know. I don't think I would, because it's just, it's kind of like the promise. Being a corporate VTuber is like the promised land. You're like, oh yes, all of my problems are going to go away and I'm going to make millions of dollars and all this stuff, right? But then like what you're actually seeing is that it's not really true, right? You're just like, oh, I guess that's, that kind of sucks. Anyway, so this is what this Japanese fan has to say. All right, let's see what else. Maybe this is the reason why male livers in the opposite box don't quit, even though there are far fewer registered male livers in the opposite box. I don't know what that means, but okay. I guess they're saying that maybe more ladies quit than dudes. Okay. There are almost no decent idols. That is probably true. That's true. The country started with unequal treaties, but the Japanese should also get into the habit of going into court and think individually about laws concerning contracts. We should at least pretend to be a nation governed by rule of law, not the law of the jungle. Wow. Okay. It's very likely the same thing is used in Japan. The companies basically use the same template. The contract is written in strange English that seems to have been machine translated as typical of any color. Also, the contract is unsigned and not protected by any non-disclosure agreements, so there's no problem at all. Yes. Sometimes there's no $8 lawyers and you have to use ChatGPT. Be sure to consult with a lawyer because there are cases where illegal contracts are invalid in the first place. That's a great point. Be aware that there are many other companies in Japan that are also quite dangerous. Yes, there's many black companies in Japan, and it's very sad. I'm sorry, this one it got too small. I gotta explode it out. It's kind of like Yoshimo Kojo. Young people who are just starting out have no real work just because they have the title of belonging to the company. It's no wonder they can't eat until they sell. However, when I look at the lineup, I can understand why this is the case. Looking at the lower levels of ranks, there are some that have less than 100,000 subscribers and some have less than 10,000 views. I don't think they can make a decent profit from this, but even at such a level, they're being allowed to join from the bottom up. They're influential in the industry, so just by being affiliated with them, they get a lot of publicity. But if you don't sell well, there's no guarantee of a livelihood. No matter what happens, you are basically responsible for yourself. I think this distorted Japanese entertainment industry culture has been brought overseas and is being criticized as too inhumane. Well, even in Japan today, it would still be a compliance problem. I don't know, man. I feel like when you get signed on to a corporation, there's this belief that you're going to be taken care of at least a little bit. But it's just like, if you're not going to be taken care of at all, what's the point? Might as well just stay indie, right? Okay, this one was just a screenshot of, so do you remember, so Zion, it says, hello Zion. Hi Zion, thanks for your time today. Please find attached for your reference if you need an English version of the document we have previously sent you via email. As mentioned during today's call, we would like you to check it and sign it and send it back by 4 p.m. JST, March 10th, just in an hour. So yeah, no problem. Just, read this contract over and send it back in an hour, because that's not helpful. Oh, they're such bullies. They're awful. They're just so awful. Thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join my Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!